Hello, this is Jack the Creator here on Arma 3. Today I'm going to show you guys how to save your missions. This isn't saving compositions, this is saving a whole mission where you can actually play it through as many times as you want anytime you join a new server. This can be very useful for anyone that wants to build a mission live in a public Zeus server and don't want to, have their mission put to waste after, the mission is complete. You can actually save it so you can play it over and over again. So first things first, you'll actually have to download this from the workshop. This is a scripted module that actually allows you to save and load your missions. So there's a save mission module and also the load mission module. Be sure to go to these and click on subscribe for both of them. Once you do that, load into Arma 3 and it should already be a part of your profile. So if I go to multiplayer server browser, the servers are full, so I won't be able to do this and show you guys. I'll actually do it in editor mode. It's pretty much the exact same thing, and you can obviously bring it over to a public server and also save missions there as well. Let's go to editor. I'm liking this terrain here. I'm gonna make a small operation in this area and then demonstrate how to save and load that mission. So once you're completed your mission, as you can see, I have a forwarding operation base. This is where everyone's going to spawn, and also this is where the mission begins. They hop into the Ghost Hawk, and then they got to fly east to the objective. Once they fly east, they are to land somewhere, and you can always set up a marker where you want them to land. That's another thing which is really cool with this save module script. You can actually set up markers, and it will save the markers too. Unfortunately, this script, you can't save text. So if you decided, hey, I want a text on here like LZ. Once you save this module, this text won't save. You'll actually have to go into the script yourself if you know a bit of, scripting, and then you can write it out. But if you can't do that, obviously you're going to have to stick with, waypoints without the text. So I placed down a lot of things on this mission. As you can see, we have buildings, we have structures, all of this will be saved. Another thing is we have units. These units will also be saved. We got CSAT units and a bit of NATO. This mission, the main objective is to rescue this HVT. A disclaimer, if you want to place down civilians actually can't be saved using this module, sadly. At the moment, it doesn't work. You can't, save civilians. Also, same thing with independent. You can't save independent units. It's definitely good that I mentioned that because, worst case scenario, you would be making missions using FIA or civilians. Spend a whole hour making a mission and then all of a sudden you can't save it. So to help you out, just stick with Blue 4 or Op 4 when making missions. Now my mission is all built out. What I need to do is hop into the game. I'm going to make a separate unit. Just going to place a rifleman somewhere. Make sure that it sets a player, so I play as this character. Next, go to Systems, type in Game Master, and at the very bottom, this is the Zeus module. So I'm pretty much emulating a public Zeus server, but simply, doing Zeus and Eden Editor by myself. Click on Play Scenario. Once you're in, click on Y. Go to Groups, Empty, and we're going to type in Save. Go to Save Mission module. What you're going to do is go into the map. You're going to go in between your mission, all your objects and everything that you placed. So in my case, I have objects where these markers are and also at the airfield. So I'll place Save Mission module right in between like so. So from here, we got radius and we got name. You can choose whatever name you want for your op. Simple. I'm just going to call it simple operation because in my opinion, it was really simple. And then setting the radius. I'm going to go with 20,000 and that should cover up most of Altus, and then anything in that area, in that radius, will save. And there you go. So to test it out, you can always go to a public server, try it out there, see if it works, or you can do what I'm doing, which is doing it here on Eden Editor. Once you did that, you can start a new session, new scenario. Place down Game Master once again. Place down a unit that you play as. Play scenario. Go to the Zeus interface. Go to Group. Go to Empty. Instead of Save, go to Load. Load Mission Module. You're going to click on that. Place it down. Now we have a load interface. You're going to click on the map that you're playing on. And there you go. I got simple operation. This is the operation that I saved. Click on that. It pops up as a SQF. If you know anything about that, you can always look into that and adjust it to however you like. You click on Load Selected. And there you go. It's loaded on the map. Everything's here, all the objects and the big compound that I have. And I also have my HVT, which is just back here. I'm going to load EZM. And then I'm going to make him a hostage. Like so. We go to the fob, check it out. Everything's here. We got the Ghost Hawk. We got all the different units. On the map, you can also see there's the waypoints. You can go to the unit on the ground and you can play it out as if you're, just a player. And there you go. That is how to save and load missions, full missions on Arma 3. Of course, you could just make a whole mission and then save it as a composition. But depending on how large the mission is, it might be too much as a composition. So this save and load method could definitely help. I found a server on public Zeus. We're going to try it out and show you that it works. Make sure game mode Zeus starts when everything is unlocked. That is very important. So at the moment, there's nothing on the map, nothing on the server. Load in this mission that we just made. Simple operation. Load selected. It'll take a second, a lot longer than if you did it on Eden Editor. And there you go. Mission has been placed. Place your arsenal down and then your operation is ready to go. So as you can tell, this is a very useful tool for anyone that wants to build missions and wants to build like legit missions where they can play it over and over again. This is definitely a very useful tool and I would use it personally if I was anyone that was new to building things. Usually what I notice, a lot of people that Zeus, they actually build missions on the fly. So say someone was building a mission on public Zeus, you can always save it in public Zeus, make the radius. In this case, I'm just going to use 2000 for radius because I just want to save this area. I'm going to call it small mission. I can delete it, click on load, load mission, Altus, small mission. Give it a second, and there you go. It's loaded again. Exactly how I placed it. So you can imagine having a ton of missions here and you can play it over and over again. Big shout out to Agenda 2030 who built this module. This will definitely help a lot of people who are actually getting into building missions on Zeus, and for people who want to save their stuff and play it over and over again instead of just building a mission, playing it through, and then never seeing that mission ever again. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Peace.